What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Neil Marchant Fitness. Today we're doing our push day, starting off with some incline barbell bench press. Just threw on a plate to warm up, did 20 or 30 reps, and then as we got heavy, we did 4 sets. Started with reps of 10 to 12, and then I think we went down 10, then 2 sets of 8 to finish up as we got heavier throughout the workout.
Quit walking out.
Alright, so on to our second movement. We're just doing flat bench, dumbbell presses, pretty lightweight. I think we're using 80s, 85s, and going for full range of motion, getting deep in the pocket and getting a good stretch. And then notice we don't keep our elbows flared out. We'll try to focus a lot more on the chest, and really you just focus on your chest flexing this whole time, especially at the peak of the movement, getting a good squeeze, not locking out on your elbows, but keeping the tension on your chest, going back down. Good reps of 10 to 12 and 4 sets of that as well. Alright, here on to our third movement. We decided to do a superset, doing these over the head tricep extension with the Priesthood bar, and fairly lightweight, just trying to get a good amount of reps. I think you get 15 to 20 on some of these, and then 12 presses. And supersetting this with wide grip flies on the flat bench. These are kind of on the flies. You'll notice when we get there, we do a scooping motion. Good buddy Luke Krubeck showed me this back in the day. You come down and fly, and then as you bring it up, you kind of scoop as if you're getting a good chest flex, and really stimulates every portion of the pec when you do it that way. Alright, so here's the footage of the flies I was talking about. You're going to want to get your full extension on these. I keep a slight bend in the elbows, and you bend a little bit more as you get down. Your main goal is to get a good stretch all the way across the top of your chest, and then never relieve the tension from your chest. As you bring it all the way up, don't lock out, just keep that tension on it, and you can feel it and then come right back down and repeat that motion throughout your rep range. Alright, so now moving on, focusing a little bit more on our triceps now that we've worn out the chest. We're supersetting again here on this machine. It's a double pulley, and so we're able to stack it. We have all the weight. It does a lot for you when you got two pulleys working with you. But notice how here I like to keep my back straight, get the angle, get your hips bent, your knees bent, so you can set that position, and then you're able to focus everything right there on your triceps. If you do it with your back arched or your shoulder forward, then you're going to do a lot more shoulder workout than you are tricep, and it's hard enough to target the tris anyhow. And as we move along, you'll see we do the overhead with this one as our superset. So overhead rope extension. With that one, you'll see Car doing that here. He does his overhead rope extension really well. You just got to set your feet, try to let it stretch back as far as you can, and then when you extend, come up and separate the rope. And definitely feel it burning your triceps with these two lifts back to back. So good superset combo.
So sink your butt first. There you go, and then stay, keep your back straight. There it is, there it is. There it is. Yeah. It's when you round your back. It's when you round your back.
Alright, now back to focusing on the chest. This is one of my favorite lifts, this hammer press machine. You're able to really concentrate everything right on your chest. You can see the movement of this go out and you come right in and squeeze it. We start pretty light. Keep it at this weight, and we're going for 20 reps just to really finish off the chest and get a good movement here. moving on. So after that hammer press, we came over to this dip machine thing, and we look like rookies. We hadn't done this in a long time, but this one really just getting a good ending motion to get your triceps, also a lot of chest. You can tell the delts are getting a lot of action in this as well, but dips in general, this is pretty decent. Honestly, I probably would prefer just weighted dips on a regular dip rack rather than this messing with the seat belt and the machine moving and awkward getting started, stuff like that. But just good to kind of mix it up. Always looking to try different things out. So still a good workout, probably just more learning on this one than actually getting a good working set in most of the time. Alright, so on to the last movement of the workout. We decided to finish off with some good cable flies. Our chest and our triceps are feeling pretty tore up at this time, but just to get a really good blood flow in the area and finish it off, we started and did different angles. We started with the lower angle coming up, as you can see here. Then we move on to the medium, right across, right in the middle, come to the chin. Then we finished with top to bottom. And we didn't record that last one, but get the idea here. We're just really going, it was pretty light, I think it was 70 or 80 pounds, and just trying to get as many reps in as we can. You can see I try to shake it off and keep going, but at this point we're pretty exhausted. Well, that does it for another episode of Neil Marchant Fitness. I appreciate you watching, like, and subscribe. Tune in, and be more videos on their way. Appreciate it. Have a good one.